Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope your week started very good. I just wanted to make this quick video on gold analysis so far because I can see that some people are struggling with with what is happening in the market, which for me I don't understand why. Because if you look at my weekly analysis that I did over the weekend, that this move to the downside here isn't surprising at all. So I'm just going to give you my quick analysis and what I'm looking at and expecting to happen in the market. So starting off with the weekly time frame, we can see that there's been this rejection of this resistance level, forming this sort of pin bar. But again, you shouldn't forget that today is just a Tuesday. It is still very much early in the week, and anything can happen. This candle hasn't closed yet, and there's still the possibility that this candle could close very bullish. Also, this candle could as well close even all the way down to this resistance level here below this trend line. So, a lot of possibilities. So, if you're not 100% sure, well, you can't really be 100% sure, but if you're not um, really sure of what to trade, then I would say you should stay out of the market for now until the market is giving a clear signal to either buy or sell. So this is where we are on the weekly time frame. Looking at it, on face value, you can see that it could possibly maybe a sell coming through. If we go to the daily time frame as well, today hasn't closed. This daily candle hasn't closed, but we can see that this today has been strongly bearish, and price has bounced off this resistance level down to this trend line as well as this support level over here. Now the question is, would this move here, is it just a break and retest, or is this a fake out and would price continue all the way back down below the trend line? Those are the two questions that we need to answer, and those are the two questions that, if you have an answer for, then obviously you wouldn't lose your capital. As you can see, this delay candle again hasn't closed, but it's still strongly um bearish. So this alone, looking at it again from face value, seems like more of a bearish signal and more of a sell signal. So I know most people try to sell to push the market to the downside, which is still very possible. Okay. And then but you should remember that we are at a support level, so selling at a support level is not very advisable as well. That's if you haven't sold at this resistance. And if you have sold at this resistance, my advice will be to manage your trades properly, take partial profit now, and then move your stops to break even. If we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see what is happening here. You can see that by this yellow line or this yellow area that I've drawn here is an area of support. You can see that it was resistance here, tested it here and here. Price finally broke it, came back to test it, rejected of it, and now it's back down to this area. And this support level as well coincides to this trend line right now. So this is where we are at, and this is where I'll be looking to take my entry. So for this gold, I would only buy if I see a good buy signal on the 4 hourly time frame here. If I don't get a very good buy signal, then I wouldn't bother buying this trade at this point here, because there is still that chance that price could break below this trend line as well as this support level. And if price do break below this support level here, then I'll be and closes below it as well, then I'll be expecting that price will most likely continue to the downside, at least to this level here, or even further down. Okay. So yeah, or even further down to this level. So this is what I'll be looking at for gold. And if gold gives me a clear buy signal here, then I'll be looking to take my buy trades to the top, at least to this um resistance level over here. Then I would see how price reacts to it and whether or not I would decide to take my profit from there or just move my stops and look to enter more buy trades. But generally that's what I'm looking at currently. So if you are not yet in this trade, I would say you should be patient. Don't rush into taking any trade unless the time frame that you trade, the candlestick has closed. If it hasn't closed yet, don't rush to enter the trade, because they could just be change in the candlestick pattern before that hourly or 4 hourly or daily candle closes. So don't rush to take your trades. And if you're a day trader where you normally would trade you know on a daily basis, this on the on the 1 hour time frame, this is what we're looking at. We can see that price tried to push to the upside here, but there was this massive rejection back down, meaning that sellers were still very strong in the market. But there's still a few buyers here trying to push price to the upside, but you know so far they don't seem too strong enough. More sellers seem to come into the market because they believe that price would most likely continue to push to the downside, which is still very possible. And if you even go down further to the 15 minutes time frame, we can see that price is not giving us any sort of clear signal. It's really ranging. You could possibly argue that price is more or less forming like a double bottom pattern here on the 15 minutes time frame, where it's come down here, up and down, and giving this bullish sort of candlestick, and possibly expected to continue to the top, at least to this area here. So this is, if you're looking at it as a day trader, you can possibly decide to take your maybe a buy trade from there, but just make sure that you ensure proper stop loss as well. If you take your buy trade from maybe the 1852 level, for example, the stop loss should be around the 1842 level, maybe around 10 pips thereabout, and your 100 pips, sorry, and your stop loss and your take profit can be around maybe around this level here, maybe around 150 pips. But it's going to be you risking quite a lot, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't advise taking this trade at all. Um, so generally speaking, what I would be expecting for or what I would advise for gold is for you to wait for this support level as well as trend line to be broken on the higher time frame. So if it's broken on the 4 hour time frame and there is a close of the 4 hour candle below this area, then there is a very strong chance that price will continue to the downside. But if price ends up giving us like a bullish reversal signal here, a bullish candlestick on the 4 hour time frame, then I'll be looking to take my buy trade to at least the 1870 level. But for now, the way things are going, price is looking strongly bearish for now, and the bearish move could just be a retracement. But what I'm saying, it's a bearish move for now. But like I predicted, or like I said over the weekend, what is happening now could just simply be a break and a retest, and price could continue to the top as well. So yeah, so this has been my analysis for gold. Just be very, very careful. If you're not sure, stay out of it completely until you get a very clear signal to trade. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.